එන හැමදෙනෙක්ම සාදුකාරයක් දෙන්නකෝ.
සාදු සාදු සාදු.
බුද්ධ පූජාව එවන්න
අවුල් අරගෙන කියන්නේ.
භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විද්‍යාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති ඉතිපිසෝ භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විද්‍යාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති ඉතිපිසෝ භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විද්‍යාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති ඉතිපිසෝ භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විද්‍යාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති ඉතිපිසෝ භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විද්‍යාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති ඉතිපිසෝ භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විද්‍යාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති
සාදු සාදු සාදු. මේ පැත්තේ ඉන්න ඇතුළට එන්න හිමින් සැරේ. All the children come sit in the front. තව කීප දෙනෙකුට ඇතුළට එන්න පුළුවන් කැමති නම් එළියේ ඉන්න අය රාජයෙන්ද ඇතුළට ඔය පොඩි පුටුවක් අරගෙන ඉඳ ගන්නකො පොඩි පුටුවක් මෙහාට එන්න කොජයන් තව ඉන්නවද තව එන්න ගන්න පුටුවක් නැද්ද බලන්න පුටුවක් දෙකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්ද ඒ ආන්ටි තෙන් ඉඳ ගන්න ඔය පුටුවේ ඉඳ ගන්න
ඒ තව පුටු තියෙනවා පුංචි ඒවා
තව මෙහාටත් එවන්නකො Rajendra kan dok. Rajendra, mana? Makan terus.
Subaru එකක් නවත්තන තියෙනවා ඒක අයින් කරන්න ඕනේ ඉස්සරහට.
Somebody's Subaru is parked on the wrong place. Please move it and you can bring it inside the temple and park near the container.
Great car Subaru.
එන්න ඔන්න ඔකක් ගන්නකො අරගෙන මෙහෙන් තියාගන්න ඔකක් ගන්න තව පුටුවලද කට්ටියට එන්න එහෙනම් සාදුකාර දෙන්නකෝ අද අපි හැමදෙනාටම විශේෂ පින්කමකට සහභාගී වෙන්න වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. අපි හැමදෙනාගේම ඊටාම ආදරයට පාත්‍ර වූ අපේ දයා ද සිල්වා මහත්මයාගේ අභාවයෙන් 7 දවසක් පිරෙන මේ අවස්ථාවේදී අපි 7 දවසේ දානය චාරිත්‍රානුකූලව ඉටු කරන්නයි සූදානම් වෙන්නේ. ඊයේ රාත්‍රියේ ලංකාවේ සෙනසුරාදා ඉතින් ඉතාම හොඳට දායාලගේ ගෙදර මහගෙදර රමණලගේ මහගෙදර ඉතාම හොඳට මහා සංඝයා වහන්සේලා වැඩමවලා හොඳට දානය හත් දවස් දානය පූජා කරලා මහා පින් ගොඩක් රැස් කරලා අපේ දයාට පින් අනුමෝදන් කළා. ඒ වුණත් අපි කට්ටිය අපිත් එක්ක ආශ්‍රය කරපු අවුරුදු ගානක් ඉතාම හොඳින් ආශ්‍රය කරපු අපේ විශේෂයෙන් පන්සලේ හැම වෙලේම මූලිකව කටයුතු කරපු මූලික වෙලා කටයුතු කරපු ඒ දයාට අපි වෙනුවෙන් කෙරෙන්න තියෙන යුතුයකම තමයි පින් ටිකක් අපි රැස් කරගෙන ඒ පින් ටික දයාට අනුමෝදන් කරන්න එක. ඒකට හේතුව තමයි දයා ඕන තරම් පින් කරගෙන තිබුණත් යම්කිසි හේතුවක් නිසා නරක තැනක එහෙම ඉපදලා ඉන්නවා නම් ඒ නරක තැනින් අත්මුදවාගෙන හොඳ තැනකට යවා ගන්න තමයි මේ 7 දවස් දාණය ලෑස්ති කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒ අවස්ථාවේදී දයාට පින් ගන්න බැරි තැනක එහෙම හිටියා නම් අපි 3 මාස දාණය ලෑස්ති කරලා ආයසරයක් දයාට පින් දෙනවා හොඳ ලොකුවට. ඒකට ඒකෙන් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ මේ දවසේ 7 දවසේ දාණයෙන් පින් ලබා ගන්න බැරි වුණ හේතුවක් වුණා නම් ඒක නැති වෙලා 3 වෙනි මාසේ ඉවර වෙනකොට දයාට පින් ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි කියලා බලාපොරොත්තු වෙතු තමයි 3 මාස දාණය අපි ලෑස්ති කරන්නේ. ඊයේ රාත්‍රියේ සාන්තහාමුදුරුවෝ දයාලගේ ගෙදරට වැඩමවල රවණලත් එක්ක ඩිලුක්ස් ලයික් එකතු වෙලා ඉතාම හොඳ ධර්ම දේශනාවක් පවත්වලා ඒක ස්ට්‍රීම් කරලා ගෙදරවල ඉන්න අයට ඒ බණ අහන්න ලෑස්ති කළා. ඒ ධර්ම දානමය පින්කම හොඳට කරලා අවසන් වුණා ඊයේ රාත්‍රියේදී. ඒත් 7 දවසේ පින්කම වෙනුවෙන්. ඉතින් දැන් මේ අවස්ථාවේදී අපි හොඳට දානමාන ආදී සියල්ල සකස් කරලා මල් පහන් කොහොම ලස්සනට සකස් කරලා සූඳු දුම් ගිලම්පස පහන් ආදී ලෑස්ති කරලා බුද්ධ පූජාවක් පවත්වලා ඒ බුද්ධ පූජාවෙන් පින් ගොඩාක් රැස් කරගෙන අනතුරුව මහා සංඝයා වහන්සේලා නැති මේ පළාතක මහා සංඝයා වහන්සේලා 3 නමක් හරි එකතු කරගෙන ඒ දාණය ඊටාම හොඳට දීලා තවත් පින් ගොඩක් රැස් කරගෙන ඒ සියලුම පින් අපේ හිතවත් දයාටත් ඒ දයාගේ මෑණියමරුන්ට පියාණන්ට හැම දිනාටමත් පින් අනුමෝදන් කරන්නට අපි දැන් සූදානම් වෙලා ඉන්නේ. ඒ අවස්ථාවේදී අපිට තවත් කෙනෙක් මතක් කරන්න ලැබිලා තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි අපේ දායක පවුල් වල හිටපු හිතවත් උපාසිකාවක් දායිකාවක් වූ රංජුලා බටුගහගේ මහත්මිය නැති වෙලා අවුරුදු 4ක් පිරෙන මේ අවස්ථාවේදී ඒ වෑණියන්ටත් පින් දෙන්න මේක හොඳ අවස්ථාවක්. ඒ ඇරුණාම අපි හැමදෙනාගේම අම්මල තාත්තල නෑදෑ හිත මිත්‍රාදීන් මිය පරලෝක ගිය අය කොතෙකුත් ඉන්නවා මේ පින්කමට දැන් මෙතනම සහභාගී වෙලා. ඒ අයගේ ඒ දෙමාපියන්ට පින් දෙන්නත් මේ පින්කම ඉතාම හොඳ අවස්ථාවක්. ඉතින් ඒ නිසා ඒ හැමදේම හිතේ තියාගෙන දැන් අපි මේ පින්කම හොඳට සාර්ථකව අපට පින් කරගන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙමින් අපි දැන් පංචශීල් සමාදන් වෙන්න নমස්කාර කියන්න. බුද්ධං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි ධම්මං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි ဒ ුතියම්පි බුද්ධං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි द्वितीयम्पि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि द्वितीयम्पि संघं शरणं गच्छामि तृतीयम्पि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि तृतीयम्पि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि तृतीयम्पि संघं शरणं गच्छामि පානාතිපාතා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. දින්නාදානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. කාමේසු මිච්ඡාචාරා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. මුසාවාදා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. සුරාමේරය මජ්ජපමා දට්ඨානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. As I told you earlier, we are here to generate positive energy for ourselves now, because later on we need to transfer it to the soul or the pranakara in Sinhalese language, the late Mr. Daya De Silva. When we transfer it, all those positive energy or merit to Mr. Daya De Silva, he will be able to receive it if he is in a suitable position. That means sometimes he will be watching us, that we are giving him a gift, and when he is paying attention at the time that we are giving him something valuable, he will receive it and he will take it. So that is the idea of this 7-day memorial service, just to make sure this is a going away package for him to comfortably settle down in the place where he is born now. In other words, all the material things that we offer to the Buddha, like the flowers and candles and all these wonderful meals and soft drinks and all these things, generate various types of positive energy in our mind and our body. When we transfer it to our good friend Daya, he will receive all these different type of positive energy, and as a result of offering flowers to the Buddha, he may be able to live in a beautiful flower garden. And when we offer lights and candles and incense and these things, make his life very beautiful and bright and very happy and joyful. And when we offer food and other things to the Buddha, and that will bring him totally comfortable environment without going hungry. So wherever he is born, he will have abundance of food and other things. And later on, when you offer dana to the Mahasangha, you will offer besides dana, besides the food, wonderful meal, you also offer presents, that is called pirikara. When we do the Sangika Dana, we call it Saparikkarang, means including all these wonderful gifts. We are offering this meal to the Mahasangha. That's what you say when you are offering the Dana. And so that will bring him all kinds of other material things, like nice home and nice clothing and nice other wonderful things. And also, when we make sure that Daya has all these things, naturally Daya will have a lot of good friends wherever he may be born at this time. Most of us should basically think that Daya must be born in a heavenly existence already. That means he has been born as an angel in heaven, In that case, he has everything because he has done these type of meritorious deeds for himself for so long in his life. Many thousands of times he has generated so much wealth of positive energy, merit, and then he doesn't need any of our help. But in case if we need help, that is why we are here. Because we are not sure if he was born in a happy place or unhappy place, because that is determined by the mental state of Daya at the time he passed away. At the time he passed away in the hospital in March 18th, if he was feeling depressed or unhappy, it is very difficult for him to reborn in a heavenly existence. So that is the reason that we are mainly focusing, making sure that his life is better. But if he passed away with happy thoughts, I have done all my duties to my family and children. I have done all my duties to my fellow members of the temple and community. I have done all my duties to the Mahasangha and the temple. If he felt that way at the moment of death, he is definitely going to be born as a devata and heavenly being. So, in that case, he doesn't need any merit from us. But what we are doing is to generate positive energy for ourselves. Positive energy is the one that draws us all the wonderful things to our lives. If we are born with less positive energy, our quality of life become very poor. So, but for some reason, we are living in comfortable homes and we have good friends and we have vehicles and we have good jobs, and all of these things are with us now because we have done a lot of positive generated positive energy, wealth of positive energy for ourselves. Positive energy is same as generating wealth. Generating positive energy, generating wealth is exactly the same thing. Ping ras karana, mudal ras karana. That is what we do in our lives. Either you should generate merit for yourself and also generate money or wealth. So that way you can always live a comfortable life. No matter how much you have money, how much money you have, if you don't have enough positive energy, your life is not going to be that beautiful and joyful. Therefore, all of us need together wealth and positive energy. You can have a lot of wealth and buy a nice house, but if you don't have a positive energy, that house will be washed away by the flood or burned down with the fire, and things like that happen if you don't have enough positive energy. So, if you have positive energy, you can find a nice house and you can enjoy that house because of the positive energy you have in your possession. So, therefore, all the wise people, every opportunity they get, just like they are making money, we are making merit also. So, therefore, today you are generating merit for yourself. It doesn't matter what religion you are belong to. There are three ways that you can generate positive energy. One is letting go. Letting go means giving things to others. That is called dana. Even to a beggar, even to a homeless person, even to a friend, even to a family member, if you give something, if you share something that you have with them, that will always generate a lot of wealth of positive energy for you. That positive energy stays in your body and in your mind. All these body cells become filled with positive energy if you constantly practice dana. Dana means giving, practice, generosity. The second thing that generates positive energy for you is to be nice to others. All of us are generally very kind and gentle to others because we are basically wise people. Wise people are always kind and gentle to others, and they don't harm the other people, they don't give pain to other people using our words and body and mind. So that is called being nice. All people who are nice to others generate a lot of merit for themselves. So the religion or what you believe does not mean anything. That is nothing to do with this. If as long as you are a nice person, you always become a happy person. Meaning you have become a rich person with positive energy. And the third source of positive energy is being calm and peaceful. If you constantly let your mind get disturbed and upset and unrest, that will definitely burn down your positive energy quickly. And that means you become a miserable, unhappy person. And therefore, we as wise people or good people, enlightened people, we always try to keep our mind calm and peaceful. Our mind become defiled when we get angry. Our mind become defiled when we get lustful or greedy. Our mind become defiled when we are thinking unwise things, when you are thinking foolishly. So these are the three things that defile your mind. And all of the people who are wise, especially Buddhists who are supposed to be wise, are supposed to keep their mind calm and peaceful and pure as much as possible. That guarantees that your life is happy and joyful in this life and even after this life. So that is what the Buddhists should be doing in their life. Just like making money, they should make positive energy, which is positive energy always go with the material wealth, which is money that you make. So therefore today we are generating positive energy for ourselves, and once we become very rich with positive energy, that means after participating in this ceremony, we become people with millions of dollars worth of positive energy. That means our life is going to be extremely joyful and happy because of the generation or because of accumulation of this particular type of wealth, which is called ping. Ping is positive energy, ping is merit, ping is the one that make your life easier and joyful. Power is the thing that make your life more difficult and more painful and frustrating. And therefore, we try to avoid power and we try to generate positive energy as much as we can. So today we are doing something like that. If we have get together to help someone uh, who was nice to us, who was with us, who was kind to us, like our family member and our close friend, you are doing something very nice. That is called being nice. Today you are here because you are nice people and you are generating more niceness, more purity in your mind. And as a result, you are generating a lot of merit. And later on, we will have the funeral on the 29th for our good friend Daya. And most of you will be there also to participate in the funeral service. That is because you are a nice person. If you are not a nice person, who has appreciation of what you receive from other people, meaning gratitude. If you didn't have the gratitude, you are not here at this moment. You are here because you had the notion, feeling of gratitude towards Daya, and that is why you are here. That is why you will be at the funeral service. That is also called being nice. Every time when you are nice, you are generating lot of wealth of positive energy for yourself. And today, with these thoughts in your mind, we made offerings to the Buddha with beautiful flowers and candles and incense and wonderful meal that prepared all of you together. And now we have a token of the meal offered to the Buddha. Any thing that you offer to the Buddha is going to generate immense amount of positive energy, because the Buddha is the most worthy of receiving any gift according to our understanding in this whole universe. If you give an apple to your mother, you generate a lot of merit, lot of positive energy. If you give same apple to a poor person, you generate merit, but not as much as by giving that apple to your mother. But if you give that apple to the Buddha, that is a very highly effective gift. That means the return is a million times more. So depending on who the receiver is, your return is much higher or lower. So today we are giving it to the Buddha, who is the most worthy of receiving any gift that we have. Gift of flowers, gift of food, gift of soft drinks, gift of candles, and all these things we are giving to the Buddha. When we give to the Buddha someone that worthy, we don't call it giving, we are call it offering. We call it offering. So we are offering these flowers and candles. When you give to the monks, who are another group of worthy people, you don't call it, I gave some food to the Bhante, I gave a present to the Bhantes, monks. You call it, I offered. Offered means giving with a lot of respect in your heart. When you give a lot of respect in your heart, the return is much higher. So that is why we gather at the temple to make this ceremony, because we are connecting Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha to this ceremony of gift giving. So today you are generating so much positive energy with these thoughts in your mind. More we have money, we can give to more people. Just like that, more we have positive energy, we can share that positive energy with more people, not only Daya, but all our family members. Some of you have your own mother passed away a while ago, some of you have your father passed away, some of you have both passed away, and you can think of all of them, share that positive energy with them, thinking in case if they are having any difficulty wherever they are born now, may they be able to use this. It's like sending money to your child who is in a faraway school, who is lack of money. You send $1,000, $2,000 to him, or put some money in his bank, and he will receive it. After that, he have money for gas, he has money for food, he has money for books. Just like the same idea, giving something to someone who is not nearby, this is the only way you can send it, because you cannot send money to Daya, you cannot send any food to Daya, but you can send, transform all that into positive energy and send the positive energy to Daya, who is a faraway place that even we don't know. So therefore, we are very lucky that we know that this is a method that is discovered by the Buddha. Anyone who can fill up their minds with positive energy and can transfer it to someone who is born in faraway place. That is the idea of this ceremony. With these thoughts in your mind, please put your palms together and dedicate, recite the gathas to dedicate. We already offered, and now we want to dedicate it to the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. And later on, you will offer the dana for the Sangha in the other hall. But now we are making offerings to the Buddha, dedicating the offerings to the Buddha. Please put your palms together and recite the gathas according to as Pante Shanta will guide you. Bandagana Gatha Kendukum. All the kids say it loud now.
निवेदयामि सम्भो විතරාගං මහමුනින්
විතරාගං මහමුනින්
නිමන්තයාමි සුගතං
නිමන්තයාමි සුගතං
ලෝකජෙට්ටං නරසභං
ලෝකජෙට්ඨං නරසභං
සුගන්ධං සීතලං කප්පං
සුගන්ධං සීතලං කප්පං
පසන්න මధుරං සුභං
පසන්න මధుරං සුභං
පානීයමේතං භගවා
පානීයමේතං භගවා
පතිගන්හාතු සාදරං
අතිගන්හාතු සාදරං
අදිවාසේතුනෝ භන්තේ
අදිවාසේතුනෝ භන්තේ
පානීයං පරිකප්පිතං
පානීයං පරිකප්පිතං
අනුකම්පං උපාදාය
අනුකම්පං උපාදාය
පතිගන්හාතු මුත්තමං
පතිගන්හාතු මුත්තමං
අදිවාසේතුනෝ භන්තේ
අදිවාසේතුනෝ භන්තේ
භෝජනං පරිකප්පිතං
භෝජනං පරිකප්පිතං
අනුකම්පං උපාදාය
අනුකම්පං උපාදාය
පතිගන්හාතු මුත්තමං
පතිගන්හාතු මුත්තමං
අදිවාසේතුනෝ භන්තේ
අදිවාසේතුනෝ භන්තේ
කජ්ජකං පරිකප්පිතං
කච්චකං පරිකප්පිතං
අනුකම්පං උපාදාය
අනුකම්පං උපාදාය
පතිගන්හාතු මුත්තමං
පතිගන්හාතු මුත්තමං
අදිවාසේතුනෝ භන්තේ
අදිවාසේතුනෝ භන්තේ
ගිලාන පච්චයං ඉමං
ගිලාන පච්චයං ඉමං
අනුකම්පං උපාදාය
අනුකම්පං උපාදාය
පතිගන්හාතු මුත්තමං
පතිගන්හාතු මුත්තමං
වන්දාමි චේතියං සබ්බං
වන්දාමි චේතියං සබ්බං
සබ්බඨානේසු පතිට්ඨිතං
සබ්බඨානේසු පතිට්ඨිතං
ශාරීරික ධාතු මහා බෝධින්
ශාරීරික ධාතු මහා බෝධින්
බුද්ධ රූපං සකලං සදා
බුද්ධ රූපං සකලං සදා
යස්ස මූලේ නිසින්නෝව
යස්ස මූලේ නිසින්නෝව
සබ්බාරි විජයන් අකා
සබ්බාරි විජයං අකා
පත්තෝ සබ්බඤ්ඤුතං සත්තා
අත්තෝ සබ්බඤ්ඤුතං සත්තා
වන්දේ තං බෝධිපාදපං
වන්දේ තං බෝධිපාදපං
ඉමේ ඒතේ මහා බෝධි
ඉමේ ඒතේ මහා බෝධි
ලෝකනාතේන පූජිතා
ලෝකනාථේන පූජිතා
අහම්පිතේ නමස්සාමි
අහම්පිතේ නමස්සාමි
බෝධිරාජා නමස්තුතේ
බෝධිරාජා නමස්තුතේ
ඝනසාරප්පදිත්තේන
ධනසාරප්පදිත්තේන
දීපේන තමදං සිනා
දීපේන තමදං සිනා
තිලෝක දීපං සම්බුද්ධං
තිලෝකදීපං සම්බුද්ධං
පූජයාමි තමෝනුදං
පූජයාමි තමෝනුදං
සුගන්ධිකාය වදනං
සුගන්ධිකාය වදනං
අනන්ත ගුණගන්ධිනා
අනන්ත ගුණ
සුගන්ධිනාහං ගන්ධේන පූජයාමි තථාගතං වන්නගන්ධ ගුණෝපේතං ඒතං කුසුම සන්තතින් පූජයාමි මුනින්දස්ස සිරිපාද සරෝරුහේ පූජේමි බුද්ධං කුසුමේන නේන පුඤ්ඤේන මේතේන ච හෝතු මොක්ඛං උප්පං මිලායාති යථා ඉදම්මේ කායෝ තථා යාති විනාශ භාවං කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමේ බන්තේ පුරි පඤ්ඤ තථාගත ඉමිනා පුඤ්ඤ කම්මේන මාමේ බාල සමාගමු සතං සමාගමු හෝතු යාව නිබ්බාන පත්තියා ඉදම්මේ පුඤ්ඤං ආසවක්ඛයා වහං හෝතු සබ්බ දුක්ඛා පමුඤ්චතු
හැමදෙනෙක්ම මේ වාක්‍ය මේ විදිහට කියන්න. මේ පින්කම හේතු කොටගෙන සසර වසනතුරු පාප මිත්‍ර සේවනයක් අසත්පුරුෂ ආශ්‍රයක් කිසි කලෙක නොවේවා බුද්ධාදී උත්තමයන් කල්යාණ මිත්‍රයන් ආශ්‍රයට ලැබේවා මාගේ තිලෝ ගුරු බුදුරජාණන් වහන්සේද නවලෝකෝත්තර ශ්‍රී සද්ධර්මයද අෂ්ටාර්ය පුද්ගල මහා සංඝරත්නයද දිවිහිම් කොට සරණ යමි මේ පින ආශ්‍රවක්ෂය කොට නිවන් ලැබීමට හේතු වේවා අප නමින් කලුරිය කළ ගුරු දෙමව්පියෝද නෑද මිත්‍රයෝද දෙවි දේවතාවෝද සියලු සත්වයෝද මේ පින අනුමෝදන් වෙත්වා මම Niduk Vemwa, Niroga Vemwa, Swapat Vemwa, Dukin Midemwa, Nivandakimwa, Siyalu Sattvayoda, Nidukvetva, Nirogavetva, Swapatvetva, Dukinmidetva, Nivandakitva, Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sadhu means beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sadhu, 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 wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We are so fortunate to be a part of this wonderful ceremony. That is why you say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Today, you have generated a great amount of positive energy for yourself. Besides the positive energy, you generate a lot of memories. When you come to a ceremony like this, when you sit in the ground and you see the Buddha in the front and you pass the flowers from hand to hand, food and other offering items of offering from hand to hand, and all these things go to your memory. When you go to when it is go to the memory, it is a beautiful memory, not an unhappy memory. But if you are sitting here on the ground and it is very painful, and that may be some kind of unhappy memory. But above all that little pain that you experience, you memorize. Apa yang pembuat dan metode pembuat? Langit tiaga, otin tiaga. All these things that you see, that you hear, become part of your memory. And as I mentioned, it is a good memory. That is called good karma in Buddhist tradition. If you remember anything goes to your memory that is painful and unhappy, like arguing with your own mother or family member or something, that will also go to your memory. That is a bad memory because that's an unpleasant incident that went to your memory. So it is very important to protect your memory and fill your memory with positive memories and empty your memory with negative memories. So good karma and bad karma is this one. Without anything that goes to your memory, it's not easy to erase. Just because you die, your memory doesn't go away because it is going to become part of your being. Memory goes with you to the next life and to the next life and to the next life. Again, continuously, you go all the memories and all the good memories and all the bad memories go with you from life to life. The memory is the one that controls everything in your life. I'm giving a talk here and explaining some things regarding life, how life occurs, and that's all because the whole thing is in my system, in my memory. So if I didn't have these things in my memories, I would not be able to give you this talk. So all of these people, all of you who came here today, because you had in the system that it is a nice thing to do, to go to the service of our good friend, family member or somebody dies. It is a part of our memory. So because of that memory, today you got up early in the morning and took a nice shower and dressed up nicely and got into your car and drove to the temple. That is because the whole thing is in your memory and memory control where you behave. So today, everything that you did was based on your memory. When you go to your work in the morning, that is also the memory is telling you, today I have to go to work and I have to get dressed up and drive to the work and or sit down in the office and work. And all these things are in the memory. So the memory has a lot of power in our lives. That is called karma. Memory means karma. Karma is the one that controls our lives, and therefore we have to be very careful what memories that you put into your mind. Today you expose yourself to something very beautiful, and that became your memory. When you go home, you are not the same person who came in the morning, left the house in the morning. It's a different person when you go after the service and listen to these things and participate in these things, see all these things, what is happening, and you change immediately. And every time when you experience something, that experience make you a different person. That is because it goes to your memory, and memory controls everything about your life. The way you talk, way you think, way you behave, all these things are controlled by the memories. If you have beautiful memories when you are growing up, this little child become a very nice person when they become older, because those memories are the one nourishing that life of that person. But if you went through so many difficulties when you are little, not enough food, no nice house to live, and parents are beating you up, and your classmates and friends are giving you hard time and bugging you, and all that things happen, then that person turn out to be a very unhappy person who is very cruel and unruly. That is because those memories are the one that control his life. Therefore, very important to remember, whatever that you see, whatever that you hear, whatever that you get exposed to is going to be part of your memory, and that becomes your karma. So if you have a lot of good karma, we are very lucky people. If you have a lot of bad karma, we are very unlucky people, and they are the one who is in jail and mental hospitals and things like that. So today what we are going to do is another important part of the ceremony, which is called Pansakula offering. Now, if you go to the mortuary where Daya's body is now, it is not in a coffin. It is on a bed-like thing, and it is covered with a white cloth. Now, uh, we are offering this symbol of white clothes to the monks now to prepare robes or use it for other things at the temple or by monks. So that is something that you are generating a lot of merit for yourself by giving the wonderful clean material to the monks in memory of the deceased person. So this cloth that Ramani has in her hand is called Pansakula, means the cloth that is used to cover the body of the dead person, deceased person. So this is a symbol that they are offering it to the Sangha, and Sangha has to remind you of the nature of our life, because not only Daya, all of us has to come to this point. Young or old, it doesn't matter. When the time comes, you have to live this life. So, and then you reborn again somewhere. And at that place also, you go through the same frustrations and fears and all the problems that we experience in this life. The deceased person will continue to experience in the future life. There are some beautiful incidents like having a nice house and having children, and throughout this beautiful life, there are a lot of frustration come in the same packet. A lot of fear, a lot of worries come in the same packet. No matter how rich you are, how successful you are, these are going to come with you. And at this is a time that we remind ourselves about this nature of our lives, and constantly going on and on and on with this life and frustration and fear and death again, life and frustration and fear and death again and again. It's the saddest thing to happen. The monks will remind you that by reciting a gatha called impermanence of life, and that is what we don't want to continue. and we want to end up stopping this continuous samsara that is called birth and death, birth and death, birth and death. So that now, after the Daya's family offer that to the monk, that close to the monk, monks will recite this very important gatha that reminds you of the impermanence of your own life. Not only Daya, I am going to die sometimes, and I have to be nice and I have to be prepared to have a wonderful next life, because everyone dies. Like if you have to move out of your house at certain time, and you should know where to go after that, and is that place is a good place, good area, good house that you are going to live, that you have to know. Same thing, and now when you remind you that our life is so uncertain and we have to go to some other place, what place should I go, you should know. So therefore, you are creating a better place for yourself to, if you have a lot of wealth and money and all that thing, you can choose what area you want to live, what neighborhood you want to live, and what kind of house you want to live, how big the backyard you want, how big the kitchen you want. All this time can be planned if you know, if you remember all the time that you have to move out soon. And the same thing, now we offer this clothes to the monks, and to remind ourselves that we have to live and we should be ready to face the next life. Then puja karannako. Puja karannako. Mata ko atti puja karannako. Oh, मैं puja karannako. And it's right. Mati tiagannako. Danagannako. Now you are saying something with this meaning. Venerable sirs, please accept this cloth of deceased and remind the deceased, and for the purpose of generating merit for our Father, for generating heavenly existence for our Father, and finally, for him to attain Nibbana, we are offering this wonderful piece of material to the Mahasangha, means not these three monks, but all the venerable monks. Now you also can put your palms together and recite this gatha. Kalakatanang no nyatinang punyathaya saggathaya nibbanathaya imang mataka vattang bhikkhu sanghassa dema kalakatanang no nyatinang punyathaya saggathaya nibbanathaya ca imang mataka vattang bhikkhu sanghassa dema. Kalakatanang no nyatinang punyathaya saggathaya nibbanathaya imang mataka vattang bhikkhu sanghassa dema. Kalakatanang means deceased. No Nyatinang means our family member. No Nyatinang means our family member. Punyathaya means for him to have lot of merit. Saggathaya means for him to go to heaven. Nibbanathaya for him to attain Nibbana. We are offering this Imam Matakavattang, this piece of material, special material, are offering to the Mahasangha, Bhikkhu Sanghasa Dema. That is the meaning of what you said. Dang den do kohoma metan den. Sadhu kende kokka. So although Deluxe offered it, it is coming from all of you because all of you are participating in this ceremony. Yeah? Now we recite the very ancient Buddha's words exactly as it is about the impermanence of everybody's life, and we recite how life works, continue to exist, and how do we stop it. All these three things we are reciting exactly that Buddha taught 2500 years ago, and for being able to listen to these words itself is a very fortunate thing to happen for all of you. Huh? So with that thoughts in your mind, please put together and close your eyes and try to absorb the at least the words into your mind, no? Because this is going to be a very good memory, good karma. Aniccavat sankhara upadavaya dhammino uppajjitva niruddhanti te sanghopasamo sukho. Aniccavat sankhara upadavaya dhammino uppajjitva niruddhanti te sanghopasamo sukho. Aniccavat sankhara upadavaya dhammino uppajjitva niruddhanti te sanghopasamo sukho. Avidya paccaya sankhara sankhara paccaya vijnanam vijnana paccaya nama rupam nama rupa paccaya salayatanam salayatana paccaya bhasso bhassa paccaya vedana vedana paccaya tanha tanha paccaya upadanam upadana paccaya bhavo bhava paccaya jati jati paccaya jara maranam soka parideva dukkha domanasupayasa sambhavanti evametasya kevalasya dukkha khandasya samudayo hoti. Avidyayasveva asesa viraga nirodha sankhara nirodho sankhara nirodha vijnana nirodho vijnana nirodha nama rupa nirodho nama rupa nirodha salayatana nirodho salayatana nirodha phassa nirodho phassa nirodha vedana nirodho vedana nirodha tanha nirodho tanha nirodha upadana nirodho upadana nirodha bhava nirodho bhava nirodha jati nirodho
ජාති නිරෝධා ජරාමරණං සෝක පරිදේව දුක්ඛ දෝමනස්සු පායාසා නිරුද්ධන්ති මේ තස්ස කේවලස්ස දුක්ඛක්ඛන්දස්ස නිරෝධෝ හෝති.
Everyone please say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. That ceremony that we just did is so special because this guarantee that you participated in this ceremony guarantees that you will one day stop this nonsense of continuous life and death. And during this life and death, we constantly go through loss of life, loss of family members, loss of property, and loss of reputation, and constant fear, and all these things. That every life in the forest with the animals, they are constantly in fear of being taken by a predator. So everybody is in fear in this world, and we want to stop this nonsense. And that is what we just said. And this participating in this ceremony guarantees you that you are not going to continue millions of life again and again, but you might cut it down to 1,000, 10,000 lives. At the end of the 10,000 lives, you finally get out of this mad train that you are in, unstoppable, constantly going, and you are in the train and you have no way to get out, or you have no choice making any choices, and you are stuck there. That is where we are in. That is called samsara. And so today you are very fortunate to participate in this ceremony, and that generates a lot of merit for you also. And now we are very, very rich. These are two types of merit. One is called ping, the other one is called kusala. Just now we generate kusala. Kusala means skills. The skills means learning how to see correctly. That's a great skill that you want, that you have to have. So that skill is called samma ditti, the seeing in the right way about life and about everything. That way you make less mistakes. When you see the road clearly, you don't make too many mistakes in driving. If you don't see the road very well, and then you could easily make so many accidents and other things that harm yourself and harm others. So therefore, this little ceremony called Pansakula that we will do again for larger group of people on the 29th. And so today you participated in this one. So you generate merit first, and you generate skills second, just now. Okay, now we transfer all these things to Daya. But before that, we should remember that all of you will offer some wonderful meal for the monks in order to generate more merit to send to Daya. But we include all that merit now to transfer to Daya. And at this moment, you can think of all the other family members and relatives and friends that you have in your life who are no longer with you, to transfer merit, not only Daya, because you are so rich, so you can give so much to others. And most important thing about giving merit, giving positive energy to someone else, only make your positive energy level grow. So that is the difference between money. If you have $100 and you give it to somebody, your pocket, you don't have $100 anymore. But in the case of merit that you transfer, you will have more merit in your pocket after you giving your merit that you have in your system now to your deceased family members. So with that thoughts in your mind, you transfer water pouring ceremony. We participate in the water pouring ceremony thinking that this pot has full of water, and there's another empty pot, and just like that empty pot is filling up, may Daya's mind be filled up with positive energy that all of us are transmitting to him, transferring to him. Only Dilux and Ramani and Sarah is holding it, but you also can පිටිපස්සින්න රංජුල මතක් කළා රමණිගේ කරට අත තියන්න. Now anyone can participate like that. කරට අත ඔක්කොම කියන්න ගාතාම ඉදම් මේ ඥාතිනං හෝතු සුඛිතා හොන්තු ඥාතයෝ ඉදම් මේ ඥාතිනං හෝතු සුඛිතා හොන්තු ඥාතයෝ ඉදම් මේ ඥාතිනං හෝතු සුඛිතා හොන්තු ඥාතයෝ වරිවා පුරා පරිපූර්ණන්ති සාගරං ඒවමේව ිතෝ දින්නම් පේතානං උපකප්පති උන්නමේ උදකං වට්ටං යතා නින්නම් පවත්තති ඒවමේව ිතෝ දින්නම් පේතානං උපකප්පති ඉච්ඡිතං පත්තිතං තුයං කිප්පමේව සමිජ්ජතු සබ්බේ පුරන්තු චිත්ත සංකප්පා චන්දෝ පන්න රසෝ යතා මනි ජෝති රසෝ යතා sadhu sadhu sadhu. Now you generate a wonderful memory for you already, and you can generate another memory, add another memory when you go to the other hall and serve the monks. You generate more memory, and those memories are going to be with you for many thousands of lives that you are going to be born again in the future. And these memories are always going to be very helpful to all of you by providing you good homes and providing you good lives and avoiding you for being crippled and blind and all that things. And there is also another part of these memories that you generate good memories. Those people who are having all those difficulties with not having eyes, not having being able to hear, and all being so many unfortunate lives that people born with is something that is caused by bad memories. And when these memories, wonderful memories, beautiful memories are generated, that guarantees that you have always a safe and happy and prosperous and complete full life. That is why you always need to generate positive energy and always avoid generating negative energy or generating negative memories. So today you should be very happy for being able to participate in this ceremony. Now we share the merit with all our angels who are nearby. There are angels who are taking care of your children, taking care of your jobs and businesses and other things. And now let us share the merit with all those devas, thinking by receiving the merit we are sharing with them, may they be able to increase their divine powers, and in return may they bring additional protection and support to our lives with this thought. And also may they be able to increase their power and also be able to attain ultimate peace, which is Nibbana, one of these days, because they are also in the samsara, that birth and death process. Although they are devas, they are angels, they will die at some point, and they will be born as animals, they can born as human beings, they can born as anything, but after they leave the heavenly existence. So that is the sad thing about this samsara. Okay, and now let us recite the gatha Akasatta.
ආකාසට්ටා ච බුම්මට්ටා දේවානාගා මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරන් රක්ඛන්තු ලෝක සාසනං ආකාසට්ටා ච බුම්මට්ටා දේවානාගා මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරන් රක්ඛන්තු දේශනං ආකාසට්ටා ච බුම්මට්ටා දේවානාගා මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරන් රක්ඛන්තු නෝ සදා.
Today, at this moment, all of your minds are so calm and peaceful and full of positive energy. When this happens, whatever you put into your memory, that will stay there and that will be very active. So now we are going to put something very important to our memory, that is to be able to be with good people, nice people, wise people everywhere we go. If you don't have those people to associate as your parents, as your spouses, as your children, if you don't have nice people, you are very unlucky, and that is what you don't want to be in that position. Uh, you don't want even a single person who is unfortunate and unwise and person who is full of bad memories don't need to be we don't you don't need to be in your close circle of family and friends, because it is definitely going to make your life miserable. Even one person, if they become part of your life, they could give you so many problems. So our situation at this point, what we are going to do is to put this memory into our mind, then memory take over. What is the memory? As long as I live this life and death samsara, continuation of this life and death, which is samsara, may we always have nice people and wise people and kind people only as our close circle of family and friends. May we never have any unfortunate, unwise person who would bring misery, discomfort, and frustration to our lives, because it happens all the time. You have seen your own wife would have a conspiracy and kill you, and your own husband would kill you. That is because you have the wrong husband or wrong wife. And that has happened so many times. Every time when you see the news, you can see that this type of happen. Even your own children could hurt you and kill you. So we don't want that type of children born in our family, that type of wives and husbands to be part of your life. So now we make the aspiration, as long as we live in this life or even in the future lives, may we always have wonderful people as our family and friends, in our close circle of family and friends, but we never have any wrong person joining our close family and friends. May they never be a part of our lives. That is what we are going to say. With these thoughts in your mind, please recite the Gatha. Imina Punya Kammen.
Mina punya kammena mami bal samagamo satan samagamo hotu yava nibbana pattiya. Mina punya kammena mami bal samagamo satan samagamo hotu yava nibbana pattiya. Mina punya kammena mami bal samagamo satang samagamo hotu yava nibbana pattiya.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. As Buddhists, we constantly and continuously put this idea into our system of collection of memories, our karma. As a result of our karma, when we go to a party, our system will choose the right person to have a relationship from that day. And our system tells you, don't go to that person, don't exchange your phone numbers with that person, because that person is not going to be a great friend for you in the future. So your system tells you, and then you are protected. So that is why we put that into our mind, put this into our mind every time when our minds are free and full of positive energy and calm and peaceful. අපි ලංකාවේ අපි පින්කමක් කරපු හැම වෙලාවෙම පින්කම ඉවරලා ඉමිනා පුඤ්ඤ කම්මේන කියන්නේ ඒකයි. Because you repeatedly put that into your system, that means it is going to be strongly part of your system. So that memories are controlling your life, and when you go to begin the relationship with the wrong person, your system tell you, no, stay away from this person, not good for you. That is how it works. Huh? All right. Thank you very much for participating in this part of the ceremony. That we are doing it for Daya, our good friend, and Daya is the first one to do these kind of things for other people when he was alive. Now we are doing it for Daya. Huh? You know, every time, and Daya is always the first person come to the temple and arrange all these things when this kind of ceremony happens. And now we are doing it for him. That is the life. Okay. Thank you very much. And everyone go and sit there in the Dana hall. And when the monks come to the Dana hall, please stand to welcome them to the Dana hall. No? All the children, you can go and sit there. Raman gilla inda ganna. Hall eකට යන්න. Hall එකේ ඉඳ ගන්න. When the monks come, everyone stand up. Huh? Sit a minute. Sit a minute. मैं बुद्ध पूजा और गील त्यान 5 तक नमे कल एक दान ने एक रामनेट देන්නකෝ අතෙන්ට ගෙනියන්න දාන වන්දන තන්න තාක් කෙනෙකුට දෙන්න oh Sarah put that on the table and take that into your hand මොකද්ද නෑ එතන තියන්න ඕන සාංගික කරන්න බොහොම හොඳයි ඈ දිග වැඩි වුණාද ටික දිග වැඩි වුණා පිට කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා මිනිස්සුන්ට බණ දැනගන්න බැලම් තමයි දන්නේ නැහැ කිව්වේ නැත්තම් දන්නේ නැහැ මොකද්ද මේ කරන්න කියලා දන්නේ නැහැ Minon නේද ඈ සෙල්විත් ඉන්නවනේ දෙන්නම ඉන්නවනේ සෙල්වි definitely Minon හංගා Selvi, nice to see you, huh?
Thank you.
I was so happy to see you.
Yes,
Thank you for coming.
Love Daya. He was
I know. That is why we are saying, religion means nothing, huh? But the good people are good people. How you think and how you behave is the most important thing. Did it come out okay?
Yeah, very good.
Okay. Remember what they got this? The water pouring ceremony?
Yeah, got it for this one.
It came?
Yep. I'm gonna go film outside now. Is it working? It's good? Yeah? Do you switch it?
Will you switch it out?
No, leave it. Oh, sorry. Oh. Yeah.
And the monks were just being blessed. Yeah, it's easy. And then you have a good show of Uncle Aya right there.
Yeah, let's see here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stand here.
Oh, yes. We have to get them out. Put it somewhere at some point. Are you going to put it somewhere eventually?
ඒක වහන්න ක්‍රමයක් computer and see if I can see them.
Everyone please be seated. आप लोग को इंतजार नहीं है और आने इंतजार में तो अभी पढ़ना करना है दयाविनी पिंगम राबुके पिंगम बाबागी नो नत्ता यन्नोगे साबुके ना साबुके और तो भी कहती है දැන් සාදු කරන්නකො අද අපේ හිතවත් දයා වෙනුවෙන් කරන හත් දවසේ පින්කම ලංකාවේ ලොකු පින්කමක් ඊයේ කරා ඊළඟට මාමනීලා දිලුක්ස්ලා යාළුවෝ කට්ටිය සංග්‍රහගෙන හත් දවසේ බණක් ඊයේ සාන්තාම්දුරලව දේශනා කරලා මහා පිටුවට ප්‍රස් කරගෙන දැන් බුදු පූජා කරලා තව පිටුවට ප්‍රස් කරගෙන දැන් ඒකටම තව පිටුවට එකතු කරගන්නයි අපි මේ සූදානම් වෙන්නේ. ඒ පිටුම තමයි කියන්නේ සාංගික දානය කියලා. සාංගික දානය දෙන්න අපිට ලංකාවේ හාමුදුරුවෝ 4 නමක් ඉන්නවා. නමුත් බුදුහාමුදුරුවෝ අවසර දීලා තියෙනවා. අප්ඥා ජනපදවල කියන්නේ හාමුදුරුවෝ හිග පළාත්වල දෙනමකින් උනත් සාංගික දානයක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. ඉතින් අද අපිට අපේ ගල්කිරියාගම විමලානන්ද හාමුදුරුවෝ වැඩලා ඉන්නවා පිටරත් මේ විමලානන්ද හාමුදුරුවෝ සාන්තන් වලට එහාට ඉන්න විමලානන්ද හාමුදුරුවෝ වයස 10 මහාන වෙනකොට අපේ දයා තමයි ඒ අල්ලපු ගමේ ඒ ගමේම ඒකල කියලා එකට. මේ ජායරට කිව්වෝ ඒකල කියලා. ඒ ගමේ පොඩි හාමුදුරුවෝ මහාන වෙනකොට ඒ පොඩි හාමුදුරුවන්ට පිළිකර පූජා කරන්න විශේෂයෙන් සිවුරු වාරණ දයා තමයි දානයේ ඉස්සර පොඩි හාමුදුරුවෝ වයස 10 කාලේ. ඒකට දයා ලංකාවේ මෙහාට ඇවිල්ලා නැහැ. ඉතින් ඒකල කියන ගමේ ආශ්‍රේ පොඩි හාමුදුරුවෝ මේ දවස්වල වෙන්ජනවල ඉන්නවා. දයා නැති වුණ කියලා ආරංචි වුණ වෙලාවේ ඒ එදා පොඩි කාලේ අවුරුදු 10 අවස්ථාවේදී දයා පොඩි හාමුදුරුවෝ සාරිකීමක් වශයෙන් වෙන්ජනවල ඉඳලා ඕනෑකමින් යාළුවෝකමින් උන්වහන්සේගේ ඕනෑකමින් ඇවිල්ලා දැන් මේ පිටුවක සහභාගී වෙලා ඉන්නවා. ඉතින් දැන් දානය සාංගික කිරීමටයි තියෙන්නේ.
විතර නුවණින් දකින්න සත්‍යයෙන් සාකරන්න සිහිපත් කරන්න. අපි අපච්චේ කරනවා. මරණ ධර්මෝගේ මරණ අනතීතෝගේ අපි අපච්චේ කරනවා. මරණ ධර්මතාවය තමන් මරණයට යටත් වෙන කෙනෙක් තමන් මරණය නොඉක්මවූ කෙනෙක් කියන කල්පනාව ඇති කරගන්න. ඒ වගේම සියලු දේ අත්හැරලා යන්න සිද්ධ වෙනවා කියන එකත් විතර සිහි කරන්නට කියලා. ඉතින් ඒ බුදුහාමුදුරුවෝ මේ විදිහට නිතර නුවණින් දකින්න සිහි කරන්න කියලා කියන්නේ. ඒකෙන් අපිට ජීවිතය වහවහ නිවැරදි කරගන්නට ජීවිතේ අපි දෙවියන් යුතුයකම් වහවහ ඉටු කරන්නට කෙටි කාලයක් තියෙන බව අපිට නිතර සිහිපත් වෙනවා. මොකද අපි හිතනවා බොහෝ කල් තියෙනවා කියලා. නමුත් ඒ අනිත් හැම එකටම සලසුන් හදන අපි මරණය ඈතට දානවා. නමුත් මරණය ආව ගමන් අනිත් සලසුන් ඔක්කොම ඉවරයි. නතර කරන්නේ ඔක්කොම අත්හැරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් තමයි මරණය. ඒ නිසා බුදුහාමුදුරුවෝ දාන්නේ ඔබේ ජීවිතය අප හැමෝගෙම ජීවිතය සාර්ථක වෙන්නට ප්‍රධානම දෙයක් තමයි මරණය පිළිබඳ අවබෝධය ඇති කරගෙන ජීවත් වෙන එක. එහෙම අය අනිත් අයට පීඩා ගෙන දෙමින් වළකිනවා. තමන්ට පීඩාව නැති කර ගන්නකින් වළකිනවා. සසර ගමන කෙටි කර ගන්නට දුකින් නිදහස් වෙන්නට ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙනවා. ඒ නිසා මේ ධම් අවවාදයේ අපිට නැවත සිහි ගැන්වෙන්න තැනක් තමයි මේ මරණින්දක් කියලා කියන්නේ. ඉතින් අද දවසේ ගෞරවනීය ප්‍රධානාධිපති කරවගේ එතුමා අනිත් ප්‍රායෝගික පින්කම් වලදී මූලිකව කටයුතු කරපු කෙනෙක්. අද අපි හැමෝම එකතු වෙලා එතුමා වෙන පින්කම් කරනවා. ඒක තමයි ලෝකයේ ස්වභාවය, ජීවිතයේ ස්වභාවය. මේ වෙලාව එහෙනම් අපි මේ දානය පූජා කරලා ඒක පිළිසිත කරගන්නටයි සූදානම්. I think all of you know that what we are doing here. At this time we are going to offer this all food items to Mahasangha. This is the time for dedication of the dana to the holy community of Mahasangha. So all of us thinking of the not only for this month, we are thinking of all months who were in the past and future, who will be in the future and who are in the present. So then we can call it Sangika Dana. So the word Sangika Dana represents the whole community of Mahasangha. If we offer something to Mahasangha thinking of whole community, then we can say Sangika Dana. So today we are doing these meritorious deeds for our beloved friends, beloved relatives who passed away recently, Mr. Daya De Silva. So, thinking of him, we need to generate positive energy. So, at this time, we are going to offer these all food items to Mahasangha. Then, all together, putting your palms together, please recite this stanza to offer this meal to Mahasangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Please repeat after me. Kale katanang නිබ්බානත්තාය සපරික්ඛාරං ඉමං වික්ඛං වික්ඛු සංඝස්ස දේම සපරික්ඛාරං ඉමං වික්ඛං වික්ඛු සංඝස්ස දේම සපරික්ඛාරං ඉමං වික්ඛං වික්ඛු සංඝස්ස දේම
චිතං පතිතං තුයං කිප්පමේව සමිජ්ජතු සබ්බේ පුරන්තු චිත්ත සංකප්පා චන්දෝ පන්න රසීයතා ආයුරාරෝග්‍ය සම්පatti සග්ග සම්පatti මේවච නිබ්බාන සම්පatti හිමිනාතේ සමිජ්ජතු
සමරාමර ලෝක ස්වාමියෝ භාග්‍යවත් අපතිලෝගුරු සම්මා සම්බුදුරජාණන් වහන්සේ උදෙසා පළමු කොට සවිසුද්ධ බුද්ධ පූජාව පවත්වා අනතුරුව මහා සංඝ රත්නයේ විශේෂ සංඝ සතුදානයේ පූජා කිරීමෙන් ලබන ලද සකල කුසල පුණ්‍ය සම්භාර ධර්මයන් පළමු කොට ලෝසසුන් රත්නා දේව සමෝහයා විසින් පින් පඳුරක් ලෙසින් අනුමෝදන් වනු ලැබෙත්වා. ඉසේ පුණ්‍යානුමෝදනාවෙන් අධිකතර චිත්ත ප්‍රසාදයට පත්වන්නා වූ දෙවියන්ගේ දේවතේජානුභාවයෙන් ශ්‍රීමත් බුද්ධාදී රත්නත්‍රේ ගුණානුභාව බලයෙන් මේ පින්නතුන්ට හා සුජීවත්ව වාසය මේ පින්නතුන් ආරක්ෂා කර දෙත්වා. එමින්වනතම් පටම් පරම රමණීයෝ නිවන් ශ්‍රී ලබනා තාක්කල් මුල්ලේ සතර පායෝත්පත්ති දුක්ඛයකට කිසියම් කාලයකවත් නොපෙනෙන පාප මිතුරු ඇසුරෙන් දුරව කලන මිතුරු ඇසුරෙන් යුතුව සසර සුඛී සුවපත්ව ගත කොට ප්‍රාර්ථනානුකූල බෝධියකින් අජරාමර සංඛ්‍යාත අමෘත මහා නිර්වාණ සම්පත් ලබා ගැනීමට මිය පරලෝකියා වූ දයා De Silva මහත්මාණන් ඇතුළු කොට ඇති ගුරුවර දෙමාපිය ඥාති හිත මිත්‍රාදීන් සෑම දිනාටම හේතු වාසනා වේවයි සිතා සාදර සිතින් යුක්තව පින් අනුමෝදන් යුතු.
හෝටල් රැකගන්න අපි පොඩි ආශිර්වාදයක් කරනවා. මේ ආශිර්වාදයේ බලෙන් මේ හැමෝටම සියලු කටයුතු සාර්ථක වේවා, නිරෝගී සම්පන්නිය සැලසේවා, හැමදිනාටම සියලු ආරක්ෂාව සැලසේවා, දෙවියන්ගේ බැල්ම ලැබිලා ඒ දෙවියන්ගේ උපකාර ලැබේවා කියලා හිතාගෙන වැඳගෙන මේ ගාථා කීපය අහන්න. භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ. භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ. භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ සංඝානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ. සබ්බීතියෝ විවච්ඡන්තු සබ්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු මාතේ භවත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භව. අභිවාදන සීලිස්ස නිච්ඡං වද්දාපචායිනෝ චත්තාරෝ ධම්මා වඩ්ඩන්ති ආයුවන්නෝ සුඛං බලං ආයුරාරෝග්‍ය සම්පatti සග්ග සම්පatti
සම්පත්ති මේවච අතෝ නිබ්බාන සම්පත්ති හිමිනාතේ සමිජ්ජතු.
May you all be happy and well, and thank you for joining the 7th-day Dana ceremony in memory of Mr. Daya De Silva, Ramani's husband, and Diluk's father, and Sarah's father-in-law. And thank you very much.
The food offering. I know. Stream died. Stream died. No, second. Yeah. Okay. Privacy screen. There's only for these. Other days, I think yeah. Go grab some. Oh, turn on Hey, she wants to serve some inches. If you want to go to Oh, it's good. She's taking the thing. She's doing it for both of us. It's hot. Yeah.